Hi, and welcome back to this web development series. Last time we covered linking to files in the same directory or folder, but what if these documents were not in the same directory? How do we link to them? Well, that is what we will cover today. There are two ways of connecting to these documents or linking to them. You can do it relatively with a relative link, which pretty much just means from the document that you are currently using, how does the browser need to navigate through the web server to find the document that you want? And an absolute path is like this really long link you see here, which pretty much means, hey, from the root of the system, every single file or folder that you need to go through to get to the document that you want. So when we use the href tag, like we have in this comment, that just pretty much means, hey, in my current folder or directory, there is a document called file.html and I want to access it now. If we do it relatively, but just one folder down, we'll use a method like this, which pretty much means, hey, in the current directory I am in, there is a folder called another path, and then in that folder, there is a file called linkedinto.html. If we just take a look at what that looks like here in the actual folders or directories if you're on Linux, doesn't really matter. You'll hear people refer to files or folders, they are the same thing. Don't worry about that. So in another path, there is a document called absolute path and linked to. So that's what that looks like, and that's what this link means. There's this folder, and there's a document that I want. What if we want to link one level up? There is a document here. Well, in that case, we use what is known as a dot dot. It just means, hey, check one folder or one directory up. You can do this as many times as you like or need, depending on how many folders there are, but we'll get to that in a bit. But dot dot means one up, find the file, or the HTML document that I want, which will be this one. And then lastly, we have the absolute way of linking to a document that we want. Like I said, that means going from the root of the system through every single folder or directory all the way to the document that you want. This %20 just means there is a space here. It's just so that the web browser doesn't get confused by just blank space, because they don't like that for some reason. But anyway, if we open this document, you can see this is the first main page. The first link will be the link into, so the one directory down, finding the file. The second link is the one up. So the dot dot, find that specific document that I want. And the last one is the absolute path, a really long absolute path document, as we can see it called. But that is all for now. Have some fun with this. Again, like we said last time, make sure that these names and paths are correct, because href is case sensitive, so make sure it is correct. When I was typing up these documents, I did make a few errors, so definitely check. Definitely don't get discouraged if you make a few. It will happen. Just check everything was typed properly, because that's probably where you'll find your biggest error. Have some fun with this. Take some time creating these 4 documents just like this. Took a while, so get a cup of tea, get a cup of coffee, and enjoy this. But that'll be all for now. Thank you for viewing, and I'll see you in the next video.